So it's probably been we're 13 minutes in, and now we have audio. Okay, that explains why the mouth was weird. So yeah, I was saying that this is a creature that I'm working on for the story, trying to come up with something for the main character to face. Hooray! Teamwork. Trying to think about what other things I could have her face up against. Like some kind of. I don't draw animals much, but try something out. This is kind of more of a monster, like from like Bloodborne kind of thing, almost like a crow and a wolf or something. But I already have. Well, I'll just draw it, and then I'll probably, or I can just make a giant crow. That would be something pretty big and scary. Yeah, just something. Maybe this would be good enough because it can't be something that like you got to believe that she could survive it. She's not like something like this. Richard could face because he's this tough ex-military guy, but she's just lived in a village. So, and she's done. He's trained her, but she's not like she has no field experience. So I wouldn't. It would be. This thing is going to be like the size of a like Utah raptor. So that beak is big. And it can fly up. I want to make the wings big enough that it can fly. But, yeah, like I said in the description, I'm also going to do some work on the comic too tonight. I just wanted to get these done. Or just try and rough out an idea, and then I'll do that next. So. That's pretty cool too. I kind of like this one. Trying to think of a few more just rough ideas. So yeah, there's this. And some other. No, I didn't. I was trying to think if I drew something else. I think I pretty much just drew those two things, like just a kind of amphibian and some kind of. Maybe a giant rat? That'd be kind of cool. Or like some kind of like rat mixed with something else. Oh, I know what I was going to do. That's an idea afterwards. I was going to do also the, because I have the shark, I was also going to do a version of it that's kind of like a mixture with an angelfish too. Or not angel, I mean lionfish. So it's like instead of the, so it has these coming up the side like an axolotl, but then it has, but this time I'm going to have them actually just be like the barbs on the are going to go all the way down the back. Kind of like wings. Maybe I'll make this one's face a little thinner too. Doesn't have to have the big. It's not a shark. It's going to be like more like a just this creature that's kind of like more like maybe even a more snake-like head. Yeah, maybe it's like a. I don't even know if I want legs. I might just make it so that it's like just this. It just has the barbs going down. Yeah, it looks messy. That's gonna be a pain to draw. I have to be able to draw it from multiple angles, and I don't like that design. So I need to think of something different. It's a cool idea, but I think I'm gonna maybe mix it more back with what I was doing with the other one, where it's more of a like it is more like a salamander build kind of body. No, that looks dumb. What else? Let's see. This is him. Oops. I can just do this. And then you can use this as a. Oops. In like a few minutes, I'll switch over to the comic. I'm just gonna do something. That's way too much work. Like tendrils coming off of him would be such a pain. I'm kind of liking just the crow, and yeah. I might go something in that direction. So to the comic. Because I don't want to waste any more time. Because that's a later page anyway, and I need to clean up some of the pages first. So. I think this one. Oops. Yeah, I was coloring this one. But there's another one I want to do some work. Yep, this one needs some work. Like with her. Your hand's wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oops, my hand's in the way. There. My mistake. Yeah. Let's see. Du, 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 du. Alright, so we're kind of looking the wrong direction. She's supposed to be looking down there. Yeah, it's a tangent. Well, I can fix it later. Just like this. There. Sold. Do, 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 do. And she's. Let's see. This page looks pretty good. I just need to clean up some things and make some lines better. And like this page looks really nice. Just need to clean up some of these lines. Stand out a little more. And one of her traits is that I'm going to give her early on is that she just doesn't handle being in crowds very well. Unless she's playing an instrument, because that's the only time that she's confident enough to be around that many people. She feels kind of a little bit separated. Maybe make some of her hairs like bing, like ah. And this waitress who's part fawn, which is a type of fairy, is essentially saying that maybe she should uh, find some way to distract herself so she's not feeding her the other customers free negative energy. 'Cause they're like feeding off of her fear. Some of them, anyway. So, let's see. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. She's in a booth, so I gotta make sure to keep that consistent. Do, 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 do. See. Yeah, I need to get some work done on the website too, because I want to start. Once I get these colored, I want them going up on the site as soon as they're done, so I can just get them all in one place. That would be nice. Oops. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've shown this lately, but one of the cool features about Clip Studio in general is like I mean, I could make I'm just drawing roughs for my bubbles, but I could do that. But that's not even the cool part. The cool part is that since these are all created in the program, these panels, I can go like that, and that's me going across the entire page, and it stops right at the edge of that panel, no matter what. Unless I do something special to make it on a different layer where it will behave differently. Like maybe for a word bubble that's going like across two panels, I might have to do something like that. But it's just like a really cool feature where you oh, we got another viewer. Hello. But yeah, we got just a bunch of really cool things you can do with this program. And 2.0 has been really cool. Please refer to my one. I have one earlier this week on Monday. I think I did it. Yeah, in my Monday live stream, I showed off some of the features in Clip Studio Paint 2.0, and it's like the hands, for instance, which are tricky to draw in general, and then because sure you can take a picture of your hand and then it's so much easier just to have a reference of a program that looks at a camera shot of your hand, and then you capture it from a specific angle that you might have had difficulty taking a picture of yourself. So. I'm just gonna try and do like roughs of like these different creatures that are in the background, just smirking at her because you accidentally gave them a free meal. What's wrong? This is why it's good to have this, because drawing hands is kind of a pain. That's good enough for now. I'll go back and fix it. Her head's a little big too. I gotta fix that. But that's easy. There we go. That's better. Just squash and stretch and move. Let's see what else. Where's... Here we go. This. Let's clean up this. Make this smaller. Oh, I know. Like, I don't have to make it smaller, I just have to move it down. Well, move it down and make it smaller, maybe. Because I want to make it so she has still want it to be bigger, because I want it to be like... Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. So I hope everyone got a chance to, after this, anyone who watches this should check out the time lapse I did of the antagonist of this story, but Dakath Van Moira, the dark elf that is from another realm that just likes to mess with people, humans in general. He likes the most to just like torment them. I may give him like some ulterior motive on top of that, but for now that's good enough. He's not a good guy, so I don't want him to be a sympathetic villain, because he's not even the main antagonist. He's just kind of a jerk that's in their way while they're trying to save the mother. So save her mother. So yeah. Okay. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. And then this isn't even the original idea I had for this, but I just came up with that today where I don't know if she should be. Well, we'll put it in as a word bubble for now. I might change it to a thought bubble, but let's see. See. Yeah. Did I put that? I don't think I put that in. Yeah, I did. Never mind. Okay, good. I just noticed those curls on the side of her face, like framing your face, and I was worried I forgot to draw them in the other panels, but I didn't. So, thank goodness. I like drawing her hair. It's just like this straight hair. I like it. Okay, now I can go back for some color. Start from the first panel. Where's my pist? So I make a reference layer, and then I can go create a new layer. Oops, I made two. Oh well. And then I can do this, and oops, just not that. And then I can create these fills. And see, I just did all that really quick. Whoops. Well, I can just do this. Nope. I said I can just do this. There. What are the colors? Ugh. Didn't think what her shirt underneath what color it was. I think she had a. Did she? I'm gonna look it up. This is why I really need to make a reference for what her shirt, what her clothing colors are. Because I keep having to go back and double check them. On Pages, I got more. Ugh, I gotta fix this one. It's really messy. But it's further along. Okay, she just has a black undershirt on. Like, so, I mean, a black top underneath that, so. Whoops. So, whoop. Yeah, it's just a black. This one's I'm liking how this one's coming along. I think that's a pretty good way to frame it with the. Doing a conversation in a car is kind of tricky because they're cramped together, but I think the framing there looks pretty good. So, I'm not going to do too much to that other than I might go back and clean it up a little bit. Like the car in the first one up here is kind of a little rough. But hey Dee, thanks for dropping by. Yeah. Just coloring some pages right now. And cleaning up some old ones. Oh, this is a later page, but I'm excited to get to this one because it's a fight between this like what seems like a werewolf, but he's actually like just like part wolf, and there's this other this character is a pixie that's like human sized, and she can like fly through the air at crazy fast speed. So let's just do the hair really quick because it's easy and fast, and I know what it is. Reference. Maybe it'll just be maybe I'll make it like a dark gray instead of black, because that's kind of boring and hard to draw. Or maybe it's it could just be a short sleeve. I could just color it. I could just use the fill, but I just kind of want to see if I want to just do. I probably will just. Yeah, maybe I'll make the sleeves gray and the other part black. Here's black. Just so it's got some variation to her shirt. Oops. And for her, I don't know yet. I'll get to that when I get to it. I kind of want to make it. I don't know if I want to do that. It's kind of cool, but I don't know if I'm not really going for Painterly because that would take too long. So I'm just gonna. Oops, that's too dark. That is? Wow, I can't believe that's too dark. Yes, oh. Wow, I can't believe how dark that comes out. Huh, wonder why. It's a normal layer. Lighter? Jeez, this is... He's gonna be there. That's better. I just didn't want her to be like. When the two of them looked like she could be this shade, or the whoa. There, she can be that tan and like an olive kind of complexion. No, stop it. Ah! No, wrong color. Dumb. There. Is it not? Why is it? Guys, why aren't you doing what I ask? Whoa, that's why. It was drunk. Wow. Oops. Time to go in with the brush, because apparently I got a lot of open... whoops. I got a lot of open line work that it's not filling the gaps, so... Oops. Why is it... Oh, because it's... I'm going to do this layer below it so that I don't have to worry about it interfering with the other one. Oops. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What were her pant colors? Forget. I forget. Pants. Oh, they're purple? Okay, I guess. I guess her pants are purple because she's wearing like yoga, I guess yoga pants or something. I don't know. She's not really set for her adventure quite yet. She kind of just ran out in whatever she had on, not thinking. It's like, hey, this will work. Maybe. Oops. You know, no, what am I doing? I do want to make that redraw this because it was too thick. I want to make a. Oops. That doesn't look better. That looks. The only problem with this fill is that it kind of. Since it's on a different layer, it's kind of hard to interact with it on this layer. So I'm just kind of trying to give this thing a little bit of a border. Cleaning up certain spots. Oh, that's what went wrong. Yeah. Two. We need to clean up this. She's. Those arms look wrong. Yeah, they are. This is the tricky part about. Let's see if I just draw. That. So actually, it wouldn't be coming from that angle. It'd be coming from this angle. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. What are you doing? Oh, right. No, I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, that's better. Maybe she's got some hair that's actually just going right across her. Maybe it's like this. So that looks better. Because otherwise it looks kind of random that she's got this one strand. Cool. I like that. Okay. And maybe make the knees a little thicker with the black. That hand's a little big. A little smaller. Yeah, it's better. I was making the hands a little too big. There. Cool. Wow, it's been almost an hour, so I'm gonna do a little bit of more work, and then I'll call it. But since it's a Friday, I'm gonna just draw for a little bit longer than usual because I feel like it. I love that where it's just like bing, fill, 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 fill. That's great. Oh, no, I guess that is what it's. I can fix that. Her face doesn't look right there. I'll fix that with the. Because I can do that. Because I can just click here. Fix these. I think your problem is that. Oh, no. Let's get rid of that. I can't see what I'm doing. Zoomed in on the wrong thing. Whoops. Clip Studio, what are you thinking? Gonna make me look bad. So used to this brush being much bigger because I'm usually drawing on even bigger canvases, and for the speed paints I have to, like you saw at the beginning, I have to erase a lot, so that's why that's like that. Your hair's hopefully didn't change too much. That looks more like it. So before it was too full. I want it to be a little bit messy. That's the fun of it. No, I just don't do that. Oh yeah, I was gonna make her skin like an olive, or like this color, which is weird because it looks lighter in the color picker, but apparently it's not. I don't know why. Color should hurt. Maybe. Maybe like a dull gray. Like dull green, I mean. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Bing. No! No! I'm tired of doing that, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, Phil. Why can I used to be able to do. Oh, I know. There. Okay. Yeah, now it's in my character set palette, so I don't have to keep like going back to that character to get that color. So that's good. That's better. That looks better. That looks much better. No. Oh, no. Well, I'll just do this. Fine. Okay, I didn't save as much as I thought. Should have just colored that spot in. Oops. No, why are you doing this? Guess it is in that layer, isn't it? Huh. That's too dark, surprisingly. I don't know why it's making everything so much darker, because... Trying not to make the eyes completely white because that's not how eyes usually work. Although, I mean, for a cartoon, I don't think it matters too much. I mean, not cartoon, but you know what I mean, like something with that style. It's gonna... There we go. That looks nice. It's probably just wearing like a... Yeah, something kind of like that. like a, yeah. We'll try this color. I'm not sure. She might be too many. Now she's Christmas colors. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, that works. Whoops. Oh no. Yep. I'm like, it's loading too long. Something's wrong. I don't like it. Oops. I'll have to go back and clean up some of these lines so that they're not. Do, 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 do. Probably could have just filled this in, but I'm scared because so many things have gone wrong. It's like everything just wants to be the wrong, wants to fill the entire canvas. So I want to finish up with just at least getting this much done. So I got this is looking nice. And I'll probably have to shrink her head a little bit. It's a little big in that shot. Yeah. Or, you know what, I'll make the hand bigger, actually. That's the problem, is that it just doesn't scale. The scale looks off. So I'll do that off stream, because... So... And I gotta finish up this guy and post... Maybe I'll do it speed paint a time lapse of this character once I get it done, like a teaser. Let's see, expo. This is going to be a. I'm working on this, and I'll try and get this done too. This is going to be at the end of all my videos. It's just a way to end, like, and I'll have my I'll have a video up here. Yeah, maybe I'll just like my my icon up here, and then like 2 videos over here. One recent one, and then like the playlist. So I'll do something like that, and then maybe Patreon down here, which I need to work on as well this weekend because I want to clean it up and add in a lot of these characters I've drawn recently. Oh, by the way, I can where'd he go? Is he here? There he is. There's the villain of the hour. It's Dakoth Van Moira. An extra-dimensional elf that found a way to influence things in our world. And his wife, who's apparently just a head. She's a spirit, and like you can't see in this picture because I have her full body, like her full essence being represented, but it's just a floating skull usually. So, but it didn't look as cool as like showing her floating head. So I'm like, I'm gonna just for this picture show what he sees. And that's like his dimension in the background that he's, or is part of it that he's just like decimated, and he's just floating around like, yep, this is life. And he's watching them on the humans on these screens all around him. So, and that'll be our my stream for the night. I'm gonna do all those things I mentioned, work on the comic a little bit more, and work on my next time lapse, which I'm still trying to figure that out. But actually, one thing I'm going to try and do next week, I was going to do it tonight, but I just didn't feel quite up to it today, but I will do it on Monday, so I can you can get a heads up. I'm going to try and do a live draw So with traditional media, which I haven't done in a while, so it'll be interesting. I'm definitely going to have to do some practice over the weekend to get back into it, but it'll be really fun to get out the pencil and ink because I got these Blackwing red colored pencils, which are pretty much the same thing as the those other erasable colored pencils. I'm forgetting what they're called. Colorase. Yeah, they're a lot like those, but they're just made by Blackwing, and I think they're a little bigger, but and they have a little bit more material in them. So hopefully they last because they're. I mean, I got a couple for a fair price, so I'll play around with those on Monday, and maybe I'll just. I think I'm gonna do a either a. I might try and do a character creation, like a random character challenge. Since I'll be doing it traditional, it'll be a lot. Well, I won't mind doing it as rough, because right now, if I do that on computer, I might be more picky and worry that it looked that it didn't look quite as good. But I don't mind. So yeah, I'll be doing a traditional on Monday, and thanks for dropping by. And that's all for this